Day 17, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be chatting about why hanging out with the right people is key in your success. Welcome. Let's get straight to it. My name is Nina Sachs. I am a well-being coach and I'm excited that you are here. We are on day 17 of our 90-day challenge. I hope it is going well. If you have just joined in, be sure to head to the very beginning of this when you finished watching and be sure to join and share in the fun. So if you are like me and you have wanted to build a habit and you've tried time over time and you've just failed miserably. My problem was that I wasn't in the right community. I wasn't hanging out with the right people who already had that habit automated. That was my problem. And so what I promise you is that once you finish listening to this, that you now have the enthusiasm and the excitement and the conviction, something like that, to go off and go find those people so that you can make that habit that you chose in day one of our 90-day habit and of our 90-day challenge. Remember, you set your goal, you're going to choose one habit that you are going to be doing regularly every single day to get you there. So now what I want you to do is I want you to find people who already have that habit automated. So if you are wanting to run 20 minutes a day, find runners. If you are wanting to meditate, find meditators. If you are wanting to cook a nourishing food in your kitchen, find friends, people or community that do that regularly. If you're wanting to post on social media, find a social media community. So that is key. And the reason for that being is that the more you surround yourself with like-minded people, the more likely is that you're going to be doing that habit. So if you join a meditation group, for example, that meets every morning at 6 o'clock to do a meditation, you are more likely to actually start meditating because you're going to show up. The second thing is that if you actually have to do an investment in that group, you're actually more likely to commit because now you've got a little bit of what we call skin in the game and you're going to be a little bit more willing, or you're a little bit more invested in showing up. And so that's why like a lot of personal trainers are people take on personal trainers because they don't have the self-motivation, but they know that if they're paying a big bucks to go to a personal trainer, that they are going to show up for themselves. It's not that they don't know what to do, that they couldn't do. There's so many apps out there, you could just do it. But they use a personal trainer because that is who holds them accountable. So sometimes helping to invest in a community can be really helpful. And the third reason why that is that not just are you going to start feeling the benefits when you do start showing up, is that those poor relationships are not like they're just not going to overwhelm you so much, and you're not going to get caught up in them. You're going to start moving yourself towards the people who have those better relationships. So it doesn't mean that you're going to like cut off all the people who don't do what you are now doing, that if they're not meditating, you're not going to be friends with them. No, that's not at all. You're just saying, I'm going to focus more of my attention here for these 90 days so that I can really make this habit become automated. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a long time. We're doing 90 days. And so that is my suggestion. Try and find communities, try and find people, try and find that friend that you know that's sitting somewhere in your Facebook or your WhatsApp messages that you can connect with, that you know is that runner, that is that meditator, that is that yoga trainer or person that goes to Pilates, that does the breath work, that hikes out in nature. Who is that person that you already know? And if you don't know, Google on like what communities are around. The same thing is like if you're wanting to get into knitting or crocheting and you don't have any friends to do that, there are so many communities that do that. They'll have like, I don't know. I know Lana does sometimes once a month, like a catch, bring your knitting needles and kind of like we knit together. So there are so many communities out there that do all these things. All you need to do is join. And then from there, you're going to find people who are doing it and you can inspire and work with each other to continue. So that is my tip for today. Remember, we're on our 90-day challenge. I'm here to motivate you to stay on track. Each day I'm going to give you another little tip. This little tip is just find that friend or that person or that community that you can connect with that is already doing that habit that you are wanting to do. And by doing that, you are going to start finding how much easier it is to do that habit. It's not going to feel like you're forcing or pushing it. It's just going to start coming more easily. Remember, if you do need a little bit more support, if you head down into the description below, you'll see that there is a free raw resource to my seasonal reset. Plus, there's also an access point into our seasonal reset, our 7-day seasonal reset. So if you're needing a community, this might be one worth checking out. All right. See you tomorrow for day 18, the next tip on our 90-day challenge. See you then. Bye.